Tesla Air Suspension Reset Guide. How to fix Module 10331740-01F with CG70. Hey everyone, this is Hussein, and welcome back to Baabji Motors, your ultimate pit stop for everything about automobile diagnostics, ECU programming, and advanced repair tools. Before we dive in, here's a quick but important note. This video is purely for educational and informational purposes. Everything demonstrated here follows fair use for learning and professional development. All trademarks and brand names belong to their rightful owners, and you should always follow official manufacturer guidelines and local regulations when working on any vehicle system. Now, let's start with a question that might just save you hours in the workshop. If your Tesla's air suspension system locks up after a crash, can you actually repair and reuse the module instead of replacing it entirely? Stick around till the end, because today we'll uncover the full reset process of the Tesla Air Suspension Control Module, part number 10331740-01F, using the CG70 airbag reset tool. And yes, we'll walk through every step, from wiring to erasing crash data, in simple terms that anyone can follow. All right, let's jump into it. The Tesla Air Suspension Control Module, identified by part number 10331740-01F, is a critical component used in the Tesla Model X from 2016 to 2020. It manages the height adjustments and damping behavior of the air suspension system, ensuring that the ride remains smooth, balanced, and adaptable to different driving conditions. But here's what happens after a collision. Just like the airbag module, this unit enters a protective state. It locks itself and stores crash data inside its memory, preventing further use until it's properly repaired or reset. This is where the CG70 airbag reset tool comes in handy. Designed for modules like these, the CG70 communicates directly through mode to read and clear the crash data, restoring the module's functionality without needing a complete replacement. Let's break it down step by step. First, launch your CG70 device and navigate through the vehicle list until you find Tesla 10331740-01F Air Suspension Control Unit. This is the specific module profile you'll be working on. Next, check the wiring diagram carefully. This step is extremely important because a wrong connection can lead to communication errors or even module damage. The CG70 uses a 4-wire connection setup: CAN high, CAN low, ground, and 12E power. Connect these wires exactly as shown in the wiring guide provided within the CG70 software. Once everything is securely connected, power up the module and ensure the device recognizes it. When you read the module data, you'll notice that the stored crash information becomes visible on the CG70 screen. This is confirmation that the module is indeed in a locked or crash state. At this point, click the one-click repair button on the screen. The software will begin erasing the stored crash data automatically. During this process, you might notice a progress bar indicating that the data is being cleared. Once the erasing operation completes successfully, the CG70 will confirm that the crash data has been completely removed. This means the air suspension module is now reset and can be safely reused in the Tesla Model X. To ensure everything works properly, disconnect the module, reinstall it back into the vehicle, and perform a full diagnostic scan to verify there are no remaining crash codes or fault warnings. If everything checks out, congratulations. You've just saved yourself or your customer the cost of a new suspension module, which can easily run into hundreds or even thousands of dollars. What makes this process particularly efficient is that the CG70 handles the complex data erasure automatically. You don't need to manually edit EEPROM data or perform risky chip-level work. Everything happens through the CAN interface, making it both safe and time-efficient. This also reduces the chance of module damage, an advantage for both beginners and seasoned technicians who prefer reliable, repeatable results. Before wrapping up, here's a quick recap. 1. Select Tesla 10331740-01F Air Suspension Control Unit in the CG70 menu. 2. Connect CAN L, CAN H, GND, and 12V following the provided wiring diagram. 3. Read the module data to confirm the crash record. 4. Use the one-click repair function. 5. Wait for confirmation that the crash data has been successfully erased. 6. Reinstall and verify that the module is functioning correctly. That's the entire reset process. Simple, safe, and efficient when done right. Now, let's circle back to our earlier question. Can you actually repair a Tesla air suspension module instead of replacing it? Absolutely yes. With the right tool like CG70, you can bring it back to life and make it fully operational again. Personally, I think this feature of the CG70 shows how far modern automotive diagnostics have come. It gives independent garages and skilled technicians the power to solve problems that once required factory-level tools. I'd love to know what you think about this process. Would you consider using the CG70 for Tesla module repairs, or have you already tried similar tools? Drop your experiences and thoughts below. I always enjoy reading what fellow techs have discovered. And here's a quick fun fact before we wrap up. The Tesla Model X's air suspension system doesn't just adjust ride height. It also uses GPS memory to automatically lower or raise itself at specific locations you visit frequently. That's right, your car literally learns from your driving habits. If you found this guide helpful, let's set a challenge together. 10,000 likes and 1,000 comments to keep this knowledge spreading across the diagnostic community. Don't forget to hype this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and share it with someone who could use a little Tesla tech wisdom today. Until next time, keep learning, keep exploring, and, as always, happy diagnosing from all of us here at Baabji Motors.